So there I was, just browsing through the internet as you do, just because you're bored and it's like bloody 1 in the morning, but you can't get to sleep, so you just start scrolling on the internet or whatever. And then, by random chance, I came across this. This right here is it's a Lego ideas for a Thomas the Tank Engine Lego set, basically. And what Lego's idea is that it's this thing hosted by Lego where people get to bring in their ideas of what could be made for Lego sets, and if they reach like 10,000 votes, then Lego will go through reviewing over it and seeing whether or not it can be made, given an approval and being officially made. And there's been many different sets over the years that have come from Lego ideas, like so many different ones that I'll just put up images of them all. Like there's a cool bottle pirate ship thing. I think that's pretty neat. And they've also done licensed Lego sets like Back to the Future, Ghostbusters, and even kids licensed stuff with like Winnie the Pooh, Sesame Street, and so much more. And with Thomas the Tank Engine is no exception there. And I think genuinely is a perfect and great idea for a Lego set that I'm surprised it hasn't been done yet. Now, they did do like a Lego Duplo Thomas a few years ago, but I don't think that was really that great. I've seen many people's interpretations and ideas of what an actual Lego Thomas could look like. A lot of them ranging from good to nah, not really. Maybe not. This Lego Thomas idea, I think, is the most Thomas. It looks like Thomas. It screams Thomas and looks eligible to be an actual Lego set. Not any detail is missed, and I don't know how to say it, but like it doesn't feel like it's like a custom or something. Like this looks like something you would actually see on an officially on shelves. Like a lot of the custom Thomases are good, but I just never feel like that they could be legit Lego Thomas products, but this does. And it's got many different poses. Oh, not really poses, but like it comes with a stand with the Thomas and Friends logo, which I think is really cool because it's the little thing with the cloud and everything. The back looks great. They've got the tail lamp, and I think the coupling used for it, how they did it with like the chain Lego piece thing, I think is great. Every angle of it just screams Thomas, and I don't know, it's just so well translated into Lego form, and I think this is the best one that I've seen when it comes to Lego Thomas as far, really. You can also take the top off, and you even get to see this little coal in there, and his whistles. Like, what's even cool is that every piece here is existing, and so like they went within the limitations of having to use already existing pieces, and none of it just looks bad or anything. Like, it looks perfect. And they also but they also have like the inside of Thomas's cab with his firebox, some levers and such. Great attention to detail, which is something else I love, is the attention to detail on everything. The set also has plans to come with a fat controller, which I think is really cool. I think this is definitely the best It's very well I don't know how the best way to put it, but it's best like sort of way you can make like a Lego Fat Controller. Like it looks like the Fat Controller in like Lego form, and it also comes with different faces as well. So you got the happy, the shocked, the sort of grumpy, and then you've got like the sad kind of face. And I think that's cool. I think that's a great idea because, you know, since Thomas has many different faces and they sort of like, as you know, they like in the models they swap the faces out, so that's kind of cool. And I wish there was more faces, different kind of faces, but what we got is perfect. These are definitely the 4 most iconic faces of Thomas. Like of course, his happy one, his shocked one is a different one, his grumpy one, and even his sad one. Like they're the ones that a lot of people most recognize, if that's any way I'm putting it. And I think the prints of number 1 is perfect. Is like that's just perfect. It's just Thomas. Like I know I keep repeating myself, but it just screams Thomas. And there's also a alt realistic smoke box, which doesn't have the Thomas face, and I think that still looks pretty cool. Everything is accurate, like the pistons to the whistle to the dome. Like it's perfect. Like when you talk about Thomas, like the number 1 description is like 6 small wheels, a short stumpy boiler, a short stumpy dome, and a short stumpy funnel. And this guy's incorporated everything. It's all perfect. The guy has also made a green version of Thomas in sort of his like 70th anniversary, like Adventure Begins style, which looks superb, and I absolutely love this. Again, encapsulates Thomas perfectly, and he's even come up with a Wilbur Awdry minifigure with a little Thomas's Tank Engine book, and that looks perfect. It all looks perfect, and I think that would be really cool to get a Wilbur Awdry with this set, and maybe even a driver and fireman, because you know he needs a driver and fireman to drive. There's also this kind of image that's, you know, based upon the meme. I think it's great. Again, I know I keep saying that, but I cannot express how much I really do think this is an amazing design for Thomas. And I believe he said that he said like he shared like ideas of making an Annie and Clarabelle, and I think that would just be perfect. It would like, I think really what this set just needs is just an Annie and Clarabelle, and for Thomas to have a driver and fireman, and it'll be perfect. And like a bit of track for them to go on. It would honestly be amazing. I think this is definitely something that both Lego fans and Thomas fans can enjoy. And what's even more impressive is that this idea was posted on May 19th of this year, and within just under 2 months, the thing has nearly reached its halfway mark to reach 10k votes in order to be eligible. The idea has a limited time until it can be eligible to be turned into a set. This idea has 558 days, so a year and a half, until, you know, it can be up for grabs and as an idea for an actual official set. But I think this will definitely reach the goal. Like if it gets like 10 votes, like at least 10 votes a day, I think it'll make its goal. But what strangely astonishes me is that I haven't seen as many people talk about this. Like it's quite obscure, and again, this is very much on Lego, and like a lot of Thomas fans aren't Lego, but I'm both a Lego fan and a Thomas fan. I mean, I still buy Lego sets to this day, and I don't think I'm ever really gonna stop, to be honest. But what can you do? What can you do? You know. So I highly suggest bringing in your support to this, and you know, if you know people that are Thomas fans, or like Lego fans, or people that are fans of like Lego trains and such, like, just tell people that you think would be interested in this. Just tell them about this, and we hopefully can get to the support that it needs. It needs get the support it needs in order to become an official set. And who knows, maybe Lego might consider making more Lego Thomases if this proves to be a really popular set. Whether or not Mattel are actually going to be willing to allow this, but I honestly think Mattel should allow this to be made, because they would make so much money and they wouldn't have to do anything. And we know Mattel is really low on money lately, so they need this. To the fact that this is actually something that could be a possibility now, that an official Lego Thomas set is a possibility on being made, is something I never thought that would actually happen and would only stick within the fandom and custom Lego Thomas builds. But yeah, we need to do everything we can get. Like, start a trend, new hashtag. Hashtag vote for Lego Thomas 2021. This is, you thought the whole election thing in America, that was the big thing of the voting of the times. No. The real important thing you have to put your votes into is Lego Thomas. Yeah, Lego Thomas the Tank Engine. That's the important. That's where the votes count. That's where the votes should be going. to Lego Thomas. Yeah.